So, real quick, want to jump on this Nord Stream 2, Nord Stream 1 topic. I know many people may have watched it via the mainstream media. So I figured I'd put my 2 cents on it for the simple fact that I know they're not looking at it and not covering it uh, with the ideas of honesty, right? And so it's a picture of the gas that's being released in the ocean right now, which really, you want to take time to think about those fish, bro. It's horrible what these people doing for $1. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And then you think about how this could affect our climate when they talk about all this climate change. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Nord Stream, right? Nord Stream 2 was blew up the other day. And you let America tell it, right? Russia did it. And I can't say who did it. But I want to drop some 2 cents in your brain if you let me. Now, Russia spent billions of dollars on this thing, right? And it is like 80% of Russia's economy. So Russia don't eat if this thing don't flow. Not to mention they in war. And so it's a good leverage tool to keep NATO off your back. Like, hey man, you attack me, man, then your gas done, right? Flip side of it is America don't want Germany dependent on Russia. They want Germany dependent on America. Right? So they have a new pipeline that comes from Poland somewhere and into Germany, something like that. But it's American backed. That's American money. So who has the most interest in blowing up this gas line, bro? Right? Russia stands to lose money. Not only the money they invested in making the thing, but the money they make off the thing. America stands to lose nothing by this being blown up. Actually, they stand to lose by it being here because Germany will then continue to just be Russia's customer. But if this thing blows up, Germany then becomes in need. Russia is then economically crippled. I don't know if it's gonna end them or not. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm just giving you what I got, right? Uh, but they gonna hit it. This hurts, right? This they money. It's been blown up. It's inoperable. That hurts, right? And then there's a pipeline that's in Poland that America owns, and so now this pipeline was actually announced a day or the same day that this pipeline was blown up. I'm just saying, it's all very interesting, bro. And these are the things that your media won't tell you. And so, I say hallelujah for my Abba putting people in my life that do cover these things, because I can't take the credit for understanding it like I do. And so, but that's what we looking at, bro. That don't make sense if you let them tell it. Talking about Putin did it. Nah, bro. Now, you got to think about it. From the beginning, America had no point in even going to Ukraine. That wasn't a fight. Like, politically, yeah, they had ties, right? But that was between Russia and Ukraine. And since the beginning, America has been shipping billions over there, right? And so you have to think about, the billions that, okay, so Russia has spent billions on keeping this thing alive. And they have good reason to keep it like that, right? And then the flip side is America has spent billions on Russia's demise, right? Not only that, hell, they've been talking about trying to get Germany to bow down, since like Condoleezza Rice, bruh. Like since she was a name, you feel me? So this is not like something that just happened yesterday or just out of the blue. And it's all very interesting, bro. That's really what it come down to. Because if you look at, even if you just follow the money, who has a who has an interest in it being there, and who has an interest in it not being there? Just very basic. Just to give y'all some background as to why it's so interesting. Right here, you see Nord Stream pipeline sabotage explained. Right. Um, not gonna read the article. Want to read it? You seen the website Box, right? Box.com. Um, but it's sabotage. That's how the world is looking at it. So somebody has done something they shouldn't do. Let's look up the word sabotage. Why not? Sabotage: deliberately destroy, damage, or obstruct something. All right, for political or military advantage. Interesting. All right. Now the flips or more to it is Russia has had a referendum, and this referendum has been with doggone me, with Ukraine, right? And a referendum is a general vote by electorate, or so people are voting, right, on a single political question, which has been referred to them for a direct decision, right? So these people are voting to be either Ukraine and therefore ally, with European powers, right, or be Russian and ally with Moscow, what have you. And a lot of these people, or actually the numbers are in, these people, the east of Ukraine has become essentially the same as what you would or understand Crimea to be. These people voted for that. They want that, right? But then if you let the Western media tell you, they not gonna honor the vote. They don't see it as legitimate, right? But then at the same time, you have Russia, Putin, saying, bro, once this vote is over and my borders are pushed, you cross my borders, bro, that's an act of war. So that's why all this is very interesting, because if it comes out that the U.S. has blew up this Nord Stream 2, which all signs say they have, to be honest, um, it's very interesting. The referendum is more on that, right? So this is when it happened. This is when it stopped, right? Yesterday, this was over. They voted already. Russia can move their boundaries. It's Russian, not the whole Ukraine, but considered split in the middle. So now half of Ukraine is conquered, and they say, and Russia say, if NATO crossed that line, it's wartime, World War III. And also Russia is talking about nukes, right? And when the media try to paint Russia as crazy and whatever, they gonna keep doing this, we gonna scare them, right? Well, then why are you making contingency plans in case Russia uses his most powerful weapons? So he got some weapons, he could use them, and you playing with people's souls. So that's why this stuff is very important and pertinent, and why I'm like, man, why ain't nobody talking about this? Why are they choosing to keep the propaganda wheel turning, right? But last thing, what this say? Putin just escalated his war in Ukraine. Here's your expert guide to what's coming next, right? And the interesting thing about this article is they're pretty much downplaying Putin. And this man has already showed y'all he ain't playing. He crossed the borders already. This is a whole war. You feel me? The United States have had to send upwards of $80 billion to fund and protect. So it's a whole war. And they still playing with this man. And this man has already went on record to say, bro, you cross my line. If NATO cross my line, bro, it's war. And I'm not scared to go nuclear. And he was like, bro, I ain't bluffing, right? So that's why all this is very interesting and something to look at. And so I see that they not going to tell us. So I'm trying to tell you, hallelujah. Let's get it. It all looks very iffy, bro. And you really have to sit back and wonder, what does this mean? Like, because Germany don't like the fact that this pipeline was blown up, right? And then now Europe is in a pickle. It's I don't really know the ins and out, but I'm telling you that what the mainstream media has to say and what it look like ain't matching, bro. And I leave it at that. Shalom, shalom.